Sir David Attenborough, the best known impression on earth. A generation ago, you'd narrate your mates doing real dumb shit. But now, you can do so much more. Take a deep breath as I show you the wonders of my voice.
I do a great impression of a hot dog. Now then, my name is Charlie Hopkinson and I am Sir David Attenborough's great-great-nephew by marriage, probably. And whether you're an experienced or beginner impressionist, I'm going to give you 5 tips for starting and improving your Sir David Attenborough impression. If you haven't before, make sure you check out the first 2 videos in this series. They give all the basic hints and tips and they will be referenced in this video. But otherwise, please drop a like and let's go. First, you will need a degree from Cambridge University, a birth certificate from 200 years ago, a rhino and a cup of tea, oldness, a BBC, a Canada Goose jacket, even though you've never been to the Arctic, and finally, some nature. Posh up your accent. This means deflattening your vowels and adding R's where they shouldn't be. Bath, grass. Apart from the fact that I clearly can't spell the word received, the accent is received pronunciation, which is basically posh English. The delivery is sort of a semi-whisper, and the pitch is a mid to low level male voice.
You want to add a little bit of croak and deliver it from the top of your mouth. From the top of your mouth. You want to have classic BBC presenter hands. Then gesticulate to make a point, and finally, when you really make your point, lean in. This is the important bit. When pretending to be Sir David Attenborough, it is important to choose a mode. Are you a younger Attenborough out here in the field? In hushed tones, there is an animal, some kind of animal, just behind you. Or an older, studio-bound Attenborough, narrator with a melodic flow who varies his tone for emphasis of the story, building tension to a climax.
Here are some classic Attenborough starter phrases to get you going.
It's mating season. New science and new technologies. Diversity is being lost. Our planet. Our planet. Those clowns look ominous. Is that a leopard fighting a pigeon?
To take the impression to the next level, you want to add some defects. In particular, there is a whistle on
certain words. Certain words. And a slight whistle. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Adding these defects but not overdoing it really takes it to the next level. Sometimes when you're learning impression, it's better to know what you're doing wrong than what you're doing right. So I'm going to give you some of the hallmarks of what I think is a bad, generic David Attenborough impression.
Here we are, out in the savannah. It's mating season. Just behind me there is an entire A generation ago, the series The Blue Planet took us beneath the waves, but now we know so much more. Take a deep breath.
David Attenborough is an impression that very many people can do fairly well. So if you're going to add it to your impressions repertoire, you probably want to make sure you just go that extra bit further. The 2 main takeaways which really take it to that next level is add that whistle defect but don't overdo it, and making a strong, clear choice on what mode of Attenborough you are doing. It's when you practice these subtleties that you'll finally get it spot on. And now you have this knowledge, you can get as much voice work as you want as Sir David Attenborough. But be careful out there.
Hands held together like this. Oh, that's bright right in the eyes. Ah. Oh. For males to attract a female.
Now, gentlemen, there's no reason why both of you...
Don't surprised, Freeman. You don't own the penguins.
You give me
Off the mic! What are you doing? How the hell do you think you're dragging me?
You don't mess with this, you hear? You a motherfucker.
Finally, here's a phonetic learning frame which you can practice along with. It'll help you get started with the impression.
Our planet is made up of 7 wonderful continents, each one unique, each one full of life, and so gave rise to the extraordinary and wonderful diversity we know today. And we will see why this precious diversity is being lost.
I do a great impression of a Charlie.